I started in Spain, then I went to England. I was studying in England, then came back to Spain. I was studying in Spain, and then came here. No, I was in Malta, and then I came to Berlin. I was in fine arts, focusing in sculpture, but also working in studying and working in theaters as a props maker and technician and things like that. So for me, it was very important the material, the object. I was diving for the first time like 3 years ago, and I have this vision that I saw the sun of the water, the underwater sun, empty, and there was just few shells that they look like kind of a cemetery. No, this is a very weird image, and I was a bit of a scare. Because I realized what's something is going on, no, with the ocean. Like everything is going out. It's like disappearing. You are there. You are in the like few meters deep, and you are more close to yourself and to your inside that you are in the land. So somehow for me it was very important to communicate that. From there, I start to have this image that how can we care more about the ocean, no? How can we feel so more close to the ocean and to the underwater life if we are living in different places, like, for example, me in Berlin, no? So somehow I start to see people like fishes. Like if you see the fish like someone close to you, maybe you take care more about that. Then fishing the soul is like this kind of game between meanings, no? It's this idea of what's going on now. It's like this overfishing that we are kind of destroying, not just the oceans, but ourselves. For me, this fishing the soul was kind of a poetical way to say we are, in a very subtle way, you know, it's like we are removing the soul of ourselves, no? So I'm talking about overfishing, but I am also talking about overconsumption. So it's this idea of this white canvas somehow and this fishing rod, a kind of a metaphoric way of talking about this, for example, let's say someone who is watching an artwork in the wall, you know, and is interested in, you know, absorbing this artist's soul, no? This is a critique about this artwork as well, you know. It's a critique about this consumption in the artwork as well, no? I realized later how influenced I've been with this working in theaters. That's why somehow my works are very symbolic, no? It's like this idea of one element or one object. How can one object be able to express a lot of different meanings? I'm talking about also personal issues, like a personal experience. At the same time, I'm kind of connecting with social problems, and at the same time I'm trying to invite to think about how can we take care of our oceans. So what do we need to do? We are just water. Doesn't matter where you are water. So if you learn and you understand yourself as a fluid, as a drop of water from the ocean, doesn't matter where you are. But you have to understand, you have to connect with that. You have to connect with the ocean, with the water, to realize that you are that as well.